playing. And what are your general thoughts on the way teams are playing more small ball than maybe sometimes the 5-out offenses?
Oh, I think it's cool because you got to be versatile. You got to be able to willing to guard multiple people. You got to be able to do multiple things, and that kind of fits in my mode and what I like to bring to the table.
Deontay Davis came in a quiet guy at Michigan State.
Yeah.
How do you break out of the shell over the course of the season, especially on the floor as a communicator?
Well, I think starting off with him, he wanted to do it. I think if people are telling you to open up and not make you feel comfortable, then you're not going to do it. So him, he felt comfortable with our team and our leaders and the whole team welcoming him in and try to help him as best as we could, and we did.
Denzel, have you interviewed with the Sixers or worked out with them yet?
No,
Do
I haven't.
you plan to?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Did you interview with New Orleans, the Pelicans?
How many interviews did you do?
I did 13.
What was that like? What were the questions asked and conversations like?
I mean, just general questions. Just trying to get to know me as a person. Being specific like that. Just general. I mean, it was good to finally get to meet, the people that have been watching me play, the people that I'm having business with and things like that. So it was good to get to meet with them and talk to them and just have a casual conversation.
Do you get a sense of what their, how they see you and what their concerns are, or what they think your strengths are? Any of that stuff, they get into that? So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got good feedback. Kind of just talked and I'm excited. I mean, we do this once, like I said, and just hearing the feedback and being able to meet with the teams and talk a little bit with them and see myself Asia. So I can just, that was one of my favorite players, growing up, and Vlade Divac, and I watched those guys when I was growing up. So it was good to meet them and talk with them a little bit.
Have you talked to them?
No, I haven't. Yeah, every guy.
Everybody
you ask, right? That too.
How about the
You're
Pistons?
not getting drafted.
Yeah,
Did you?
Yeah.
What did Stan?
I mean, just general stuff. I mean, but Detroit basketball. I mean, it would be nice to play there in Detroit. I mean, it's an hour away from my home, and my brother is right there. Pistons. I've been watching Pistons all my life, so it'd be cool
Were
playing
you a
for the
fan of
Pistons.
Chauncey and those guys?
Oh yeah, Bad Boys. New era Bad Boys.
They've got a lot of wing players right now. I think they got 4 shooting guards under contract for next year. Do you see yourself as almost positionless, that you can play anywhere on the perimeter?
Yeah, and that's one thing I bring to the table is versatility. And like I said, with the way the game is going right now, you need guys like that. And if you want me to play 1 through 3 or guard 1 through 3, I feel like I have the capability to do that. And, I feel like that's the mode of the game right now.
So how much do you think the success of Draymond in the NBA helps your stock and helps, you as a player? Obviously, there's a lot of similarities.
Oh, I thank him every day. I mean, he's doing his thing, and it's, he's definitely putting on and making it easier for me. He's paving the way.
Yeah.
But he's like, he says that all the time. I paved the way, and he really does. I mean, he worked, and he just picked 35 and had to do it the hard way. And he's paving the way for guys like me and other people that fit my mold. So he's definitely putting on.
Denzel, do you think you compare to him as a player?
Yeah, for sure. With the things that he brings to the table, winning mentality, being versatile, toughness, leadership role, high basketball IQ, doing a lot of different things on the court, I definitely compare myself to him.
Do you have a preference for what position you would play in the league if you had your way?
No, I really didn't have a preference at Michigan State, really. It was just whatever coach told me to do. I mean, just go out there and I'll find a way to get it done and win the game.
You had a chance to meet with Boston Celtics.
No,
Just maybe an overall
I mean,
perspective of them.
yeah, Boston. I mean, I would love to play over in Boston. I mean, it's a lot of history over there. Coach Stevens, the young coach, he recruited me at Butler, so he knows me and I know him well. I know R.J. Hunter and a couple guys over there, so it'd be cool playing in Boston.
What do you think you could bring that young core of players?
Oh yeah,
There?
I think I could bring a couple things. I mean, just winning mentality, leadership, bringing versatility to the table, doing a lot of different things, guarding, rebounding, everything that I've done over the course of my college career. Just bring that to the next level as well.
Denzel, how do you weigh whether to play in the games here or to just not do that? I mean, is that? I assume you're getting advice, but what goes into that factor?
Really, if I had a choice, I probably would play, but it's been advised to me to not play, so just didn't play. But I did the vertical and agilities and stuff like that.
What's the reason not to? I mean, is it injury? Is it? I mean,
No injury.
Did you feel like you proved something with the agility stuff or the athleticism testing?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not the best athlete in the whole combine, but I got a pretty good time on the lane agility. And that's just something that I try to work hard on every day, try to get better at my athleticism and continue to make strides as an athlete.
When you think about where you are 4 years later, if this has been your freshman year and you tried to do this, what Deontay went through, can you imagine trying to do this at 19?
Yeah, and that's one of the beneficial things that I bring to the table is that I've got to develop and I bring maturity to the next level. I played 4 years, got to develop my game and develop as a man off the court. And I think, I don't know, I haven't been in those shoes, but I know I wasn't ready after my freshman year. But I mean, hey, if you are, then you are.
I know you said Draymond before, but any other players that you would say you model your game after?
A little bit. Evan Turner, Grievous Vasquez, big guards that can do multiple things. Me and Evan Turner about the same size, athletic ability. Those two players.
And draft night, any plans on what you're gonna wear? What's the style?
If I earn an invitation to the green room, that would be nice. I mean, that's something that I've always envisioned myself doing. So if I earn an invitation, then I'm gonna style out.
What feedback have you gotten on where you expect to go in the draft?
I mean, everybody has their own different mock draft and things like that. I just want to be known as the best player after the draft. So I mean, it really doesn't matter where I go. It just matters what you do after you get drafted and how you perform after the draft.
Have teams tried to pigeonhole you and say you're just a point guard, you're just a combo guard, and give you a position, or just your versatility they take into account?
No, not at all. They ask me what I see myself at, and I just give them my general feedback, which is, I don't see myself as a position. I was talking to Draymond the other night, and he was just saying that he's a basketball player, and I kind of see myself as just a basketball player. I mean, you put me out there, if you want me to play the point guard, make plays for other people, run your team, I can. But if you need me to be on the wing, make decisions off of the pass, not without bringing the ball up the court and things like that, I'll do that. And if you want me to catch and shoot in the corner, I can do that as well. So I just try to find a way to get it done.
Was that the philosophy with you and Izzo this season, is to show that versatility at a lot of different positions? Your three-point shooting, your ball handling, as you've shown throughout your career, but that it's not just one thing. You're not just one thing. You're that complete basketball player.
It wasn't the plan, really. It just happened. I mean, I just go out there, coach has his full trust in me, and I just went out there and played. Whether he needed me to grab the ball and run the offense, or he needed me to make a shot or make a play, he kind of depended on me a lot this year to do that. And I just went out there and did it and gave him all.
How did you get? You had in that system. What do you think about the idea of being score from the wing, because they need that, and the idea of just teaming up with Jimmy Butler?
Bulls is great organization. I mean, I would love to play for the Bulls. Coach Hoiberg is a young coach. He's been in the college game, so he knows me. I know him. Bulls in Chicago, 3 hours away from home. My family would be able to come to every game, pretty much. Playing with Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler, vets that have been at the All-Star level. So playing in Chicago would be cool.
How did you get to the where?
I think I'll fit. I think I'll fit good. I think I could play the off guard with Derrick. I think I could play the point. He could focus on scoring, or he could play the point and I could get him right off the wing, or feed Jimmy Butler and have him score and play off him. I'm pretty well at adjusting to different situations. I think that'll be good.
Do you have a team that you sort of would you want to go to a young team? Would you want to go to an already established team? Do you have a sort of profile in your mind?
No, it really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as the organization wants me, and of course I know it. Nothing is given. It's never been given to me my whole life. So I'm gonna go in there and try to earn a spot. But I'm gonna try to go. Hopefully, I go to an organization that has great people that are willing to work hard and want to win. At the end of the day, winning is the goal.
I think a lot of teams are trying to find the next Draymond that helps you.
this group?
Oh yeah, like we just said, Draymond is definitely paving the way, and he did it through hard work. He does it through toughness, leadership, and bringing that winning, refusing to lose mentality. And that's a quality that I have as well too. So he's definitely paving the way to make the league.
And also because you both went to MSU as well.
Oh yeah,
the
for sure.
Same type of personality.
Yeah.
Same type of leaders.
Yeah.
Is this what the program, the reputation this program is getting? Whereas at Duke and Kentucky get the one and dones, MSU might be the senior program that gets guys who can fit with pretty much any team.
Yeah, Draymond he's a character, man. I mean, my sophomore and junior year, we've spent pretty much the whole summer together working out of the game. And he's definitely taught me a lot of knowledge in the game, and I try to use his knowledge to the best of my capabilities and do things. He said, he's an NBA All-Star, so he's definitely paving the way.
Has he taught you? You mentioned Evan Turner. Is it the versatility in his game?
Yeah,
that
definitely.
Makes you identify with?
Yeah, definitely. We're like the same size, same length. His versatility, he can go get on the court and get things done. And also, I think he's a winner. He's won everywhere he's been in college, in pro. So
More and more teams want guys to defend multiple positions. He's a guy like that. He defends 3 positions. I mean, you see yourself fitting in that way.
Oh yeah, and defense wins championships. So to get on the floor and to excel at the next level, you got to be defending. And one thing about Draymond is, everybody really mentions that he was first team all defense last year. So defense is definitely the best quality that you have to bring to the table, and I think I can do that.
How's Coach Izzo got you to this point?
Coach has been great, man. He's paved the way too. He's showing me what it takes to be successful. He brings it every day. He was the same person to practice every day. If you didn't feel like practicing, well, you better figure out a way to get ready because he was bringing it. So that's the type of mentality that has installed in me now, and I thank him for that, and I'm glad I played for a Hall of Fame coach like Coach Izzo.
You mentioned Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah.
How did you get into following his game and becoming a fan of his game?
Oh, no, Peja, when I was playing video games, when I was young, NBA Jam, playing with the Kings, and I think they were the team that was battling with like Kobe and Shaq and things like that. So I used to watch those guys, and I used to want to have them win rather than Kobe. So he was like one of the best players on the team. So I just always liked his game.
And he's out here with the Kings. Have you had a chance to sit down and talk to him?
Yeah. I met with the Kings this morning, and he was in there, and we talked.
Sure, if you were to ask yourself, where do you just think you're growing the most?
Honestly, just all around being more mature, really just getting more confident. Really, I had all the capabilities. Definitely improved my shooting a lot. Went from 28 to 44% from my freshman year to senior year shooting 3-point percentage. So I definitely improved my shooting, but overall just becoming more confident and more mature, developing over my 4 years.
You still feel like a relatively young guy, even though you've had all that experience?
I haven't done anything at the next level. I haven't played one possession, so I'm anxious to play with the best of the best.
You mentioned Evan Turner and Draymond Green as tremendous, defensive versus players. When they came into the league, they weren't necessarily touted for their defense. I mean, what do you have to do to make similar strides that they did?
Those guys are winners.